Hey, everybody, welcome to the Dirty Cock Show. I'm
Hi.
Sway, that's Effie. We're talking about how Effie talks like a jackass. Go.
Because I say hello instead of hi?
Yes, it's a goddamn problem.
You gotta be fucking kidding
Just let
me.
everybody know, we've been trying to record to start this intro for a while. We've been fucking up.
We're about 10 minutes deep into this shit, and
Yes.
and then it turned into an argument that me and Sway are always having because he says that I talk too proper. Now, I will say, the last 2 weeks I did spend doing a little bit of self-reflection, and you were right. I had the tightest asshole in these last 3 episodes.
The problem
It
is
was
you're saying
horrendous.
ladies and gentlemen too much. Now, hello. Now let's get on this hello, hi thing.
Hello, hi.
Why do you feel it necessary to say hello and not hi? Hi is the casual form of hello. Hello is when you're writing a letter to your best gal back home when you're in fucking World War II slaughtering fucking dumbass Nazis.
I understand, but I don't know what's wrong with saying hello instead of hi. So if I'm walking through the office and I walk up to somebody and say hello,
No one's going to say hello.
are you kidding?
They're going to say hello? Just say hi back.
If I say hello and somebody says hi, then I just just kind of keep
But why
walking.
would but hello is not a good word to use, man. Just say hi. Hey is a better one. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
I don't.
What's wrong with
understand-
hey, how's it going?
I don't understand. Since when has hello been turned into hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going is a form of hello.
Well, so since when did hello turn into something negative, or since when has it been looked at as a negative?
It's
way
not
of saying
it's not negative, but it's the way you talk to people in public. Okay? It's way too proper. Every goddamn waitress we meet, it's fucking yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Hey there, little lady.
young lady
Young lady, yeah.
or
Young
young
lady.
man.
Or young man. It's excuse me, young man. How old are you? Like honestly.
Well,
Young man?
uh,
Save that for when you're retired at fucking and you're in
I'm
Florida
like 10
taking
years. I'm
cock
like 10
every
years.
day.
Why's it got to be Florida? I imagine there's some
That's where
sweet
people
cock
retire.
laying down there on Florida.
Well, people retire in Florida, and I imagine when you retire, you're really gonna let it loose.
Oh, absolutely.
You're really gonna be taking all the cock you can possibly fucking get. So why don't you save your hellos, your yes little ladies, or your yes ma'ams, or what do you say? Young ladies.
Young lady.
Yes, young ladies, for when you're retired in Florida and you're harassing the staff because you're old and you don't care.
Oh, at a nursing home.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
You're grabbing ass. Hey, young lady, let me grab that.
Oh, wow. There we go.
It's part of being old. I think you lose your marble. Old people are horny. When you get old, you get horny.
You do it. That's how you get to it. I think it's illegal now, though. You can actually get kicked out of nursing homes.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, it's always been illegal to harass, but when you get dementia and shit, I mean, how are they going to hold you accountable for
Well,
that?
I don't know how that would work.
You know what sucks is that you don't even remember any of it. You just become a horn dog and you just have no idea what's going on.
Oh, man, like a pit bull with a pink rocket.
Yes, like a pink pit bull with a pink. Well, pit bulls still
Like
have
an old pit bull with a pink rocket.
Well, here's the thing: that pit bulls know exactly what they're doing, right? These dogs are either horny, trying to climb walls and grab tennis balls, or they're mauling babies. That's all they know how to do.
Aren't you the one who
That
does?
was so goddamn loud, man.
I know. I apologize.
Don't
I
apologize.
apologize. It was loud. I had no idea. I was trying
What
to
do you
fumble.
drink? What do you drink?
I
The
was trying to grab a
strawberry
beer.
queer beer?
It's called a strawberry sky.
Damn, strawberry sky up your ass. We've come in very hot on this episode.
We've come in very hot. The last beer I had was a sour. I like sour beers. Sour beers are delicious.
Hold on, what the hell were we just talking about?
I don't remember. About me saying hello.
I know,
And,
but then we moved
good
on.
afternoon
from that.
and
Well, yes,
whatnot.
you talk too proper.
I talk too
Oh,
proper.
pit bulls.
Oh, pit bulls.
I like the way
Land
they.
sharks.
Yes, land sharks.
Land sharks.
I like how you stole my word. That's my word. You know
No,
that, right?
yeah, well, yeah, that's Sway's word. It's funny. It's funny. The first time I heard him call him that, I
I
thought it
don't
was
like you using my
hilarious.
goddamn word.
Okay, so we're gonna back it up. Okay, so
Beep, beep, like George says. Costanza, that is.
how many of our viewers do you think know what Seinfeld is?
Look, if they don't know what Seinfeld is, I don't want them as a viewer. I'm going to say that right now.
Oh shit.
Go ahead and hit that unsubscribe button. Go
about-
ahead.
what-
You don't know what Seinfeld is? Unsubscribe or watch Seinfeld. One of the two.
No, you gotta watch. You gotta watch Seinfeld. Don't unsubscribe. Don't listen to this guy. He's fucking crazy.
Unsubscribe. I've had it.
What about Married with Children?
Married with Children is it's an older show, so that's going to be less people.
I think I may have been able to get my oldest, one of my oldest boys to watch Married with Children.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Who does he want to fuck? Callie or
probably Kelly. Yeah,
Callie,
yeah,
really?
he's a teen. He's
Call
a
him
teen.
right now.
He's a teen.
Call him right now.
Call him. I don't think he knows. Should I send him pictures?
No, call. He know. I thought he's watched the show,
No, I said I don't know if he started watching. I convinced him to start watching it.
but he hasn't watched the show.
I haven't talked to him for like 2 days.
Do you guys have the Hulus?
We do have Hulu.
It's on the Hulus. You know, Jersey Shore's coming back.
What?
Well, it's been back, but a new season premiered yesterday.
Wait, is Snooki in it?
Snooki.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still in it. The only one who's not in it is Ronnie, the big buff guy.
Is he still in rehab?
Yeah, he beat the shit out of his wife or something like that.
No.
Or something like that. I don't fucking know.
Oh man,
But yeah, he has
that
problems.
man's really gone through some stuff, hasn't he?
Yeah. But Jersey Shore is a great show.
Who was the other cool guy on there?
The Pauly D.
No. The other guy who went to
Mike
rehab.
the Situation.
Yeah, the Situation.
And
That guy was fucking awesome and cool as shit.
Mike had he had amazing abs, washboard abs.
Was Mike the guy with the short fade, or was Mike the guy with the blowout?
No, the blowout is Pauly D.
So Mike was the guy with the short fade?
Not a short fade. He had regular hair, not short fade. You're thinking about the Keto Guido.
Oh, the Keto Guido.
Yeah, when they came back and they did, as adults, when they came back and they revamped the show, he called himself the Keto Guido because he became like a workout expert type of thing.
All about keto dieting?
But that guy, what the fuck's his name? Jesus Christ, I don't remember his name.
I think it was Vinny, wasn't it?
Vinny.
Vinny. That's who
Yes,
it was.
that's his name.
Okay.
Vinny, he did do a show or a residency in the Las Vegas Chippendales thing.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
He was a male stripper.
He was a male stripper. Word is he has a huge hog on him.
Oh, shit.
Snooki said that it was like putting a rope through a needle or some shit like that.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
she got herself some Vinny then.
Yeah,
Huh?
she fucked Vinny.
You know, I always thought, and I know you're going to criticize me about this, but I always thought Snooki was hot.
Snooki?
Yeah.
My favorite is
Don't tell me it's that fake looking chick.
it's a fake looking chick.
Oh, JWoww or
J-Wow.
Bow Wow or
J-Wow.
John Bow Wow. Where did Bow Wow come from? Wow.
Bow Wow is a rapper.
Who knows about Bow Wow is what I should be asking.
Bow Wow?
Nobody really. I mean, he hasn't done anything, has he?
No, I think he became a loser.
Really?
Just a straight up loser.
Now, his dad was a famous rapper, right? Master P or something? Or
No, you're thinking about Lil Romeo.
Lil
Bow Wow
Romeo?
his dad wasn't famous. He was co-signed by Snoop Dogg, I believe, Lil
Okay,
Bow Wow, and
okay.
that's where he got the name Lil Bow Wow.
And it ended there.
Yes. Well, he had a couple of hits, and then it ended.
Wait, did he have an MTV Cribs? That's how you know you're famous.
I'm sure he did. Everyone had an MTV Cribs. Little Romeo had an MTV Cribs.
Little Romeo. Well, Little Romeo's famous just based on who his dad is. Isn't that Little
That's Master P's son.
Master P? Yeah.
Yeah, they recently had a falling out online.
Oh, really?
Yeah, saying that I believe they released these potato chips, these no limit potato chips, right? Because Master P is a genius.
No limit potato chips.
He's got his hand in everything. This Master P guy, he's an actual genius.
He sounds like 50 Cent with his 50 Cent water.
That's vitamin water, you piece of shit.
Same thing.
You know, vitamin water, you can get it at the fucking gas station, and it's available there, and it's like $1 billion company.
Yeah, I know.
It's not just 50 cent water. This is a huge thing.
I know. I'm just referring to the fact that 50 Cent was one of the
Well,
first
it's not
rappers
named
that I
50
ever...
Cent water.
Oh my God. Okay, I was being sarcastic.
Well, don't.
Keep moving it on. Explain yourself, please.
Little Romeo had these, or Master P had these chips, right? And they had.
And what kind of chips are these? Ruffles? Spicy? Cheesy?
I would imagine that it was a mixture between spicy, Ruffles, cheesy, and barbecuey.
Oh shit!
The brothers love the barbecue.
I love me some barbecue chips.
You know what? The brothers and the Hispans, the Latinx, as I like to call them.
Whoa!
The X's.
Hey! Hold.
The brothers and the X's.
Hey! Let me pump the brakes there.
What's your problem?
You know I have a problem with that.
I like to include everybody.
No.
I don't know whether they go male or female, so I just say X.
Hey,
that's the way I does
You
things.
stop it.
I'm considerate.
You stop it right now.
I'm awoke. I'm awoke.
Dude, you're gonna get lynched by your Hispanic Latino community
I don't know
here.
how you identify. That's the problem.
I identify as a young Latino.
So you're a he, him, or a she or
Whoa,
a she, her?
I'm a él.
So you're
How do you
a
like
he,
that
you're,
one?
So
huh?
you're a he, him.
You're he. I don't know if I just want to call myself.
Well, that's why I just call you X, because you're not really sure. You just said you don't know. So that's why I just call you X. Anyways, the brothers and the X's, they really like the hot Cheetos. What's going on there?
I have a problem with gas stations not stocking the extra hot ones. I can find the standard hot Cheetos all over the place. Those are standard all over the place.
Extra hot Cheetos are not too hot, because obviously you can eat them.
No, I want the extra.
No, yes,
the black label.
The black
ones.
label.
Yeah,
The black label are you can't enjoy them the way you enjoy the normal ones.
No, I beg to differ.
Do you eat the whole bag in one sitting?
The whole bag.
You know what I don't like? And this is going to be an ADD episode, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Fuck you. I'm now talking the way you talk, like a proper fucking bitch.
Whoa!
Like a fucking English bitch. Why don't you go back to London, you piece of shit?
You know, I would love to live in London. I'd like to go visit London.
I've been to London.
You've been to London.
I've been to London.
I'd like to, and to be honest with you, I'd like to just go do the whole Amsterdam thing.
I've been to Amsterdam.
I really miss some of the old school strains of the marijuana.
The first strain I had in Amsterdam with the marijuana was White Widow.
You see, I don't even think anybody even knows about that nowadays. Is this even still around?
White Widow?
Yeah.
It has to be around, right? I mean, what the fuck do we have dispensaries for?
Yeah, but I don't think it's called White Widow anymore.
Well, the problem is that people can name these things whatever the fuck they want. They're a bunch of fucking morons, right? But now they have like cookies, Girl Scout cookies. I hear is very popular. I don't partake in the ganj. But for people that do, I hear the Girl Scouts cookies is a very good one.
The Girl Scout cookie. Is it the Thin Mints one? I'm joking. I have no idea either.
I don't know. But the first one I had in Amsterdam was White Widow. And then I proceeded to freak out.
There we go. Yes.
Well, we went.
Yes.
We went there with a big group, right? Parents, brothers, sister-in-laws, whole families of both sides.
Family.
And then me and my...
I love how your whole family decided to go get high in Amsterdam.
Me and a person that will remain unnamed, but we're the same age pretty much. I'm a little bit older than him, but pretty much same age. We decided, hey, we're gonna go do our own thing in Amsterdam. Like our parents didn't know what we were gonna do, right?
No, they knew exactly what you were gonna go do.
Now, my parents are a bunch of X's, right?
Oh yeah,
Latin X's.
You need to stop.
So they don't like the idea of the marijuana smoke. So we went to Amsterdam and we're like, hey, we're gonna go do our own thing. Now our parents knew what we were doing, obviously, but they chose to turn.
They want to turn a blind eye.
A blind eye to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we went to a cafe.
She doesn't want you ingesting. She doesn't, no. As a parent, you don't want to watch your child ingesting. What is it called? The devil's lettuce. Mm-hmm. There we go.
Went to a cafe, right? We said, hey, let me get some White Widow.
White Widow.
We saw the menu.
Now,
White
is this served on loose buds?
They just give you buds, and then they have papers there. So then I roll me. I don't remember if we got a pre-roll. I believe we had to roll it. Yeah, we did have to roll it.
Okay.
So then we roll it in the cafe, and we got some juices and shit because they don't serve alcohol in the same place where they have the weed. So we got some juices and shit. I smoked this White Widow. We smoked this White Widow, and immediately. So our parents said, "Hey, let's meet back here in front of whatever the fuck bagel shop or whatever, and in a couple of hours or whatever." And we got high, and when we left, we were lost. We had no idea where we were going.
Oh no!
We wouldn't go look at hookers, right? So we walk around.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So you're panicking, and your response to what should we do is let's go look at hookers.
Yeah, and they had this house right in the the corridor was shaped like a U. So you walk in, and it's like a U shape, right? It's like an entrance and exit, and there's rooms in each one of these little corridors. And there's this delicious fucking ebony. Oof.
Oh, stop it.
And I almost got the ebony.
Oh my.
I almost got. I went. The second time I went.
Dude, what do you guys think? Almost.
So I gave the U-turn. I did the U.
I bet you did do the U-turn.
Then we went and do something else, and then I go, you know what? Let's go back over there. Right? Take a second loop.
Oh no. I'm starting to think that you followed through, didn't you?
So then we go take a second look.
You with John?
And my ebony queen, she had her door closed, meaning she was then there servicing another dickhead, right? So then I didn't get
At that point, you start pounding, get out of here.
Leave her alone. She's a good girl.
How could you? I thought you loved me.
But anyway, so then we started looking for our family. We're like, hey, where were we supposed to meet up? There's like 15,000 of these. We say, we'll meet in front of this place that sells pretzels. They sell pretzels, bagels, and they had those pretzels with pepperoni in them and shit, right? So we're like, all right, cool, we'll meet in front of here. But there's one in every fucking corner. So we're like, where the fuck did we meet? I don't know. Like, where do we go? And then we went to another bar, and we're like, try to bring ourselves down because my friend that was there with me was freaking out. He's like, dude, like, are we okay, dude?
No, he's asking if
well,
you're
it's
okay.
dangerous over there. There's like people asking for coke and very sketchy people.
What?
Like,
asking you?
Oh, I'm sorry, selling coke.
Oh.
So it's like these sketchy gangs that are in the corners and they're going, hey, you want a coke? And hey, what are you doing? And, you know, it's very sketchy in that area. It's not they present it on TV. It's sketchy as shit.
Now, if I'm correct, if I'm wrong, correct me here, but everybody over there carries a knife.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have the Second Amendment, bunch of fucking pussies. So they all carry knives and they slowly kill you. A very painful death.
Stop it, dude. That just,
So anyway,
Scary.
we're scared and we're like, hey, let's go to this bar. Now this bar turned out to be a club. So they had the dispensary downstairs, and then you walk upstairs, and it was a full blown club. And we were high.
No,
on
it's
this,
just like
yes, full blown
okay.
EDM shit. And we walk upstairs. We went inside and we asked them for weed, and I think we may have purchased because there's nothing else to do but purchase. But we can't smoke anymore because we're too high.
I was gonna say, so you're panicking.
I'm panic buying, whether it's hookers or weed. I'm panic buying something.
So just to recap, Sway gets high, panics, goes and picks up a hooker.
I didn't pick her up.
Okay, whatever. Panics, goes to a bar that's apparently finds out is a club after he buys some more marijuana.
Yes. So we buy this marijuana.
You are
and then
a dangerous man.
We walk upstairs to the EDM club, not knowing it's an EDM club.
I bet you.
And we're high as shit off the widow.
So you're telling me you didn't hear all that as you were walking to the door?
We heard it, but we didn't know what we're about to walk into.
I got you.
It could be anything out there. It could be a goddamn lounge. Could be people fucking. It's Amsterdam. Who knows?
You are already freaking out already.
They do
So
have live sex shows over there.
Whoa.
So it could have been a bunch of people fucking. Who the fuck knows? Where we walk up the stairs, we go into this goddamn club. The green goddamn lasers start strobing.
Oh,
and I remember I felt like they were penetrating my body. I remember physically, I went, oh. I didn't know what to do. I kind of freaked out and I go, hey, let's get the hell out of here.
So how long were you standing in this club?
About a minute and a half maybe before
That's
we
it.
said, hey, let's get the hell out of here. And then went to a bar, a dispensary or whatever the fuck, a cafe.
A third dispensary after.
Cafe. But this one was only to chill out. It was very calm.
So you didn't buy anything else there?
We just ordered juices because that's how they sell.
You didn't buy anyone else there?
No, no. We just ordered juices. I would never partake in the purchasing of young ladies like that.
John, next time you...
Real professional, asshole.
Right. Next time you flash our names, I want you to put John in parentheses under yours.
I don't do that kind of stuff. But anyways, that's my story of Amsterdam. And then we finally met up with my family and everybody else. And they go, hey, Amsterdam is your place, right? Like that was our destination. We hit up like 5 countries and we're like, hey, that's your place. That's where you guys pick, what to do. You guys, this is your city, your country. So how do we get home? And then we're like, fuck. And we went to the train station, the subway station or whatever. And first off, we bought fucking Burger King over there. And then we said, hey, can we get the mayo the mayo that you dip your fries into? And it's sweet mayo.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it's not Kraft mayo?
It's not Kraft. These guys are ass backwards over there. And it's very sweet mayo. But anyways, so then they're like, hey, which train do we get? The family asks. And we look at the fucking map and we're like, we get this train. All right, cool. We get on the train and me and the homie are like staring out the window the whole fucking time, right? We're just watching the fucking
Tripping balls still,
right?
aren't you?
Yeah, we're high as shit. And then finally they go, hey, we've been on this train for a while. When do we get off? And we're like, oh, I don't know. And then we get off and we're in some other fucking country.
What?
Yeah.
You got on the wrong train and ended up in a further foreign country.
Well, because in Europe everything's fucking connected. You can take a train somewhere else and end up in some other shithole country.
You've seen the movie Hostel, right?
Yeah.
Or I think I may be mispronouncing that.
I'm pretty sure it's
Hostel.
Hostel.
Hostel,
Hostel.
right?
You're saying it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, did you not panic? Dude, that had to have freaked you out. Why did you not have a full-blown panic attack?
Well, at that point I'm with the family, so you know.
You're just hoping as long as I get shipped first and just don't have to watch anything else?
Yeah. I'll throw myself off the train. I don't give a shit. Anyways, we got the train back for like another hour. Then went to our hotel room, which was very sexual.
Oh, there we go.
And me and him were sleeping together. Like we got the room because we're always bunked up together. The whole trip we were bunked up because we're the same age. And this hotel was super. We got the best room there. Very sexual. But what we did is sit down and eat quietly, eat our Burger King with disgusting mayonnaise, and then went to sleep. And then then the next day we continued our tour of the weeds, and we actually had purple weed, actual purple.
Wait.
Like a fucking grape purple.
On the next day after
The next day, once we were all fine and
I love it, man. I love it. So can I try to recap this in a real story?
If you can.
Okay, so I mean, after all, obviously you went and got high.
Yeah.
You picked up a hooker, banged her, went and got high again. Tried to go to a club, couldn't hold it down. So you go home, and at this point, you're thinking to yourself, you know what? We're in another country. You're high. I'm high. Let's just do what we came to do. I think you had a Brokeback moment over there.
Brokeback Mountain, you mean?
Brokeback Mountain moment over there. And then that's what led to the awkward eating of dinner. Because I imagine you guys weren't even making eye contact, right? You were just like awkwardly dipping the frying, kind of just looking away.
Yeah, we ate French fries like those two dogs in that Disney cartoon.
Oh, now here's the bigger question. Do you think they're ready for our Mexico story? Because believe it or not, me and you spooned.
Yeah, we did spoon when we went to Mexico.
Just saying. Now they're not ready for that. We'll have to save that one for a different time.
We can save that one. We can save that one. That's fine.
Because that's a horrible story.
Let me tell you one thing about when we hit the Paris, right? We went to Paris. That was our last stop. And the shower in there would get clogged up. I'm going to say it's me and the homie. The shower there would get clogged up and you'd shower like in an inch of water, right? At your feet.
Did you take the rod out and just start humping the drain, pushing everything down?
So then, once again, you're being a horn dog. So then we went.
I thought you were unclogging drains here.
We went in.
I'm trying to give you some credit.
We took a shower, right? And once all our showers are done, we go, "Hey, you're not jacking off in the shower, are you?" And he goes, "No," but with a very non-convincing no. I'm like, "Oh man, I just stepped all over your cum."
Oh no! Oh, and I'm being the sexual pervert here.
Yeah, you're a sexual pervert.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, that's the story of going to Europe.
That's awesome.
Lots of other adventures happened, but we'll save those for another day.
So I mean, how did the purple weed go? What was all that about?
The purple weed was very calming. I didn't freak out during that one.
No,
it was very. I believe it was low THC maybe or something, because I felt nothing but calm.
Do you think they do the CBD over there?
I don't think that existed back then.
They don't even care about that, do they?
Well, back then, no one cared about that. That's a modern day thing to have numbers. And back then, they had the THC number of how strong it was or whatever.
That's about it.
But that's all they had. And not even then, they were probably faking all those numbers. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, you know, you're right. I mean, who's to even say that that's actually being tested?
Well, when they first brought it out here in Colorado,
government conspiracy.
When they first brought it out here in Colorado, they weren't testing it. That's a fact. They weren't testing it. I used to know people who owned dispensaries, and they were not testing their weed.
Oh, I remember that guy who was dropping like unregulated amounts in his edibles, right?
Allegedly. all this could be fake. We're just making
Yeah,
this up for the
yeah,
story.
yeah,
But yes, somebody was dropping off packages from Canada or some shit.
Right.
And they were picking it up somewhere. And then they were just fucking label it, whatever fuckhead Kush or whatever, Colorado
remember that,
Kush.
yes.
And then they'd be like, it's 20%. And there you go. And then they out of the same goddamn package, he'd tell me, out of the same fucking package, out of the same brick or whatever,
Oh.
they'd just be like, hey, this is Girl Scouts, whatever the fuck. And then they'd be like, this is 29%. And then he said that people would go to the dispensary and be like, dude, I need some of that stuff. And then he'd go, well, I need some Girl Scouts. And the guy would be like, well, we have this Bubba Kush. And he goes, nah, man, that sucks. I tried that one. Girl Scouts. And he'd just be thinking like, it's coming out the same goddamn package.
Oh,
You're having the same exact weed.
That's horrible.
So yeah.
I remember that. That's just bad business.
Now it's probably more regulated, but I'm pretty sure that it's still pretty. There's a way where there's a will, there's a way to fudge the numbers.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. Now, do you think we should explain what the brick? What you mean by the brick?
I think they know what a brick is.
A weed. I mean, how many people in this generation do you think know what even Mexican dirt weed is?
Well,
Or what do they call it? Kansas ditch weed?
I don't think they.
No, it used to be called Kansas ditch weed. Man.
I never heard it being called that. But I think people, it's just a brick of pressed weed from Mexico. I mean, that was real Mexican weed.
No, it's full of. What, out of an ounce you end up with what, a quarter ounce of just seeds and probably more
Yeah,
than that.
it was a brick of weed and it was hard as a rock. Like you literally had to break it with like
a saw.
What are pinzas? Pinzas?
Yeah, pliers.
Pliers. You have to break it up with pliers and break chunks off it.
Oh yeah.
Because you couldn't break it. There was no way to break it. You had to saw it off.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the weed that we grew up with.
Oh,
And now these kids, these goddamn Gen Zs,
dude.
and they're Girl Scouts and
And who knows? It's all coming out. It may be the same batch.
what's another name for weed they have nowadays?
Skittles.
Skittles.
Dude, at this point you can really take anything and call it a marijuana name.
You know
Skittles. You can call it a Sleepy Time. I'm sure there's one called Sleepy Time.
Like Sleepy Time tea.
Yeah. Kush has been rammed into the ground. Now there's like L.A. Kush, and there's Chaotic Kush,
Yeah.
and there's Lime Kush, and there's.
Well, they try to push the limit with the THC, I imagine. So you cross it until it becomes something totally different. You know what I mean? But before, I think they should have the class. If I went to a dispensary, and once again, I'm not a pothead, it freaks me out. But if I went to a dispensary, I'd like to see classics, White Widows, Strawberry Coughs, OG Kush, whatever the fuck. All these classics. And then in the bottom shelf, there's shelves in my fantasy.
Okay.
And the bottom shelf
I'm liking this fantasy.
would be the experimentals, the modern days. And that explain where it came from, like the Girl Scout cookies mixed with Kush and whatever the fuck the other one is.
Maybe we should take a, what do you call it when you take a trip at school? What do you call those?
Field trip?
A field trip. There we go. Jeez, forgot what the fuck word field trip is. Jeez, shit. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Maybe we should take a field trip?
Yeah.
You were saying something.
No. Well, I'll say maybe we should take a field trip and see exactly how it's set up, and I don't know. Maybe we can find something that has some old school on top and new school on the bottom.
And then I just buy it and don't do anything with it.
No. We're gonna try it on the show, and then we're gonna freak out live.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that one?
I'd freak out and lose my shit.
Or we'd start just staring at each other, or at the camera.
It's also the problem with the craft beer explosion, is the fact that all these beers have cool names. You go to a brewery, and it's like, hey, we have the cupcake stout. And then you try the cupcake stout. Tastes nothing like cupcakes. Tastes like fucking Guinness at most.
Do you remember a few years back when they were having this huge thing on hot sauces and how they all had these weird, crazy names? I don't know, maybe they still do, but you know what I'm talking about?
Hot sauce did have a resurgence there for a while.
Yeah, but they had these like weird. American Dad actually did a an episode on that where Roger made some kind of hot sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hilarious, like an ass burning hot sauce.
Well,
or something.
that was in the glory days of malls, because if you remember correctly, every mall seasonal for Christmas had a hot sauce store or station.
Have you been to the mall recently? I mean, they still exist.
We don't have any malls. What do we have? The Mills, Flatirons. That's it, right?
Yeah.
We
Everything
have
has
like two
died.
malls. Yeah, all the
Oh,
rest of them are like outdoor shopping centers. They replaced the mall. But I want to go to the mall and walk around, have a pretzel, sit down for a while. A real mall experience. There's nothing like a Christmas time mall experience.
Oh,
That's when
so
you really
crowded.
feel the Christmas joy. It's crowded, but walking around from store to store and looking at the products they have, and
It's
little
fun.
stands in the
It's
middle of the
fun.
mall. Oh, it's so fun.
Oh,
So fun. All that's ruined, and that's why you have a bunch of Gen Zers.
Could you imagine sticking a Gen Zer in a mall and telling them to try to pick up on a chick?
I remember when we were in middle school, we used to get one of the parents. Are you all right? You got COVID?
No, I don't have COVID, but I got something going down. Something is all over the face, people. All over the face.
Have the Wuhans infected you?
I tested positive for COVID about 6 months ago. No, about a year ago. And ever since then, I don't think I've gotten sick. But right now, I think I actually have allergies
All right,
going
stop calling it COVID because we might get taken down.
on. Oh, no. We call it the Wuhan.
Yeah, the Wuhans. The Wuhans got you? I had the
No.
Wuhans. It wasn't that bad.
I
But
think
I
it's
had-
just a common cold.
I had the Omicrons.
Oh, yeah, just so many variants. Wait, that was the one that did not have very bad symptoms.
I believe that's the latest one. Well, I think there's another one, but it's the same thing as the Omicrons.
Oh my
But
god.
the Omicrons was the first one that was like, hey, no fucking big deal.
What's this one called? Like Delta? Alpha?
I think it's a bunch of numbers. It's like the 19, and then it's like 321-24.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if one was named Alpha? The world would panic.
Oh yeah. Well, there's another one coming from the Wuhans, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, according to conspiracy theorists, yes, there's something else coming. Well, you know who it is. It's
Fauci.
no. The Bill Gates.
Oh yeah.
I actually watched a lady refer to him as the gates of hell. And I thought, that is hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of scary. Kind of scary, though.
Well, he's been. They got him on tape or recording or whatever the fuck you call it. They got him on tape talking about how he wants to depopulize the world, or how the world. Not maybe he doesn't want to depopulize, but how we need to depopulize the world, or else we're headed to a catastrophe type shit.
Like 20% or something
Yeah,
like
because
that.
we're overpopulated. But I mean, what the fuck are we supposed to do? You know?
Will we keep fucking?
I mean, we're trying to go to Mars, trying to populate that place.
Like Total Recall?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they have found signs that there might have been life in Mars at some point.
I remember back in maybe high school.
High school?
Yeah, I remember maybe back in high school when I found an article in some kind of science journal that said that they actually found a living organism in something similar to water. Or it could have been water on Mars. So, I mean, that's not... I wouldn't say that's new news, but I've heard of that for years ago. It said that they found some kind of like living bacteria. I may be wrong. I'm going to just stop talking. I'm going to have to verify all this. I have no idea.
I think back then it was only speculation because we hadn't traveled to Mars. And now I think we landed at one of the little remote control cars over
You mean
there.
Wally's up there now?
Yeah. Wally.
What? All right, you serious? You didn't get that one?
Wally, the guy from the robot?
Yeah, Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how he's like the little stranded robot.
Yeah. Well, no one's going to understand
It's
that.
a cute movie. It's a very cute movie.
But yes, I believe now they believe that there was at one point life over there, which means we can have life again. I don't understand how we're doing all this, traveling to the moon and whatnot.
We need to start buying real estate over there.
Oh, I'm pretty sure the elites already have it.
You think they already bought the land?
Well, they already have it, and I'm pretty sure they own part of Antarctica.
That's another scary one. That is
Yeah.
another scary whole. I don't know. I don't know. If you have money, why wouldn't somebody go, hey, I just want to go to Antarctica?
And you're not allowed to.
Like, why doesn't
Well, first off,
the Tesla guy go over there?
It's unlivable.
I know, but you can travel over there. I mean, I'm not saying to live. I'm saying just to go over there, record it, and come back.
I think it's illegal, period.
Why?
Because it does, well, first off, it doesn't belong to any nation, right? Antarctica is the only place that no nation owns claim to it. And
Are you serious?
Yes, it's not. It's a country it's a space that belongs to no country, right? It's its own thing. No, there's nothing.
There's no life on there?
Well, I believe there's Air Force bases on there.
No. Wildlife. Are there polar bears over there?
I don't know. I like to imagine there's some kind of life, yes. But maybe there has to be life over there. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, I don't know. So I've seen, again, TikTok will just ruin your life, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Do not watch TikTok.
No.
Because it literally will rob you of time, emotion, and it will scare the shit out of you.
It's part of what the Chinese want. They want to destroy America through TikTok.
Oh, shit. Well, they done broke me down.
How'd they break you?
I'm about half hour into it, dude. I'm scared shitless. I'm thinking that my shadow is relaying government information. My shadow's like sending back my thoughts as to what I'm thinking about. You know, I can't even think anything horrible anymore because I feel like it's going to be busted for... Anyways, but yeah, so there's just a lot of weird shit going on. And it's scary.
No, yeah, you get on the TikTok, you get all... the other day I got on the TikTok and I got into a rabbit hole of 3-6 Mafia being devil worshippers.
You're the one who...
I sent you a bunch
You're
of
the
those.
one who fucked up my morning with that, didn't you?
I sent you a bunch of those,
of course you did. You must have sent them to me like at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I remember I woke my ass up and started watching those, and the whole day was fucked up for me. Because I think
So,
I used to love listening to that shit.
3-6 Mafia, the band, the group, the rap group,
The
I guess,
rap group.
the band.
The boy band?
Yeah, the boy band, 3-6 Mafia. They admitted, I think it was Koopsta.
The main
admitted?
guy. No.
Koopsta was the one talking.
Scarecrow, too.
Oh, yeah. Scarecrow said that he went to hell.
You guys got to watch that. That man's dead.
Lord Infamous is the one who went to hell.
He's dead. He's dead inside.
Well, he died already, so he's in hell.
Well,
or in heaven.
he was dead inside during that. Well, you got to watch the video, ladies.
So when you look into when Koopsta was talking about it, he said they on purpose they were putting out subliminal messages.
Yes,
and that's why on their songs they kept on saying 666, 666. You know, and that's because they were trying to put out subliminal messages. Now, when he interviewed Crunchy Black said that a man went to meet them, and he didn't say what DJ Paul or what the Juicy J or any of the other ones did, but he said that there was a deal with the devil. There was a man with a suit, and he asked him, what do you want to give up or whatever? And that Crunchy Black said, I'm not going to give up my soul, but I will bring you souls for our success or whatever.
Wow.
So I will bring you souls, but he said that his grandma always taught him to fear God or whatever.
Yeah.
So he never wanted to give up his soul. But his trade-off was, I will bring you as much souls as we can. And, for our trade of our success.
That man thought he was going to just slide right through.
He was about to say what DJ Paul and Juicy J did. And then he goes, and then he goes, you know what? I can't talk about what they did. I'm just going to talk about myself.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So
that's scary.
So, I mean, there's been too much online of people talking about men with suits.
About these guys.
Everyone says it's a person with a suit that goes and asks for some kind of trade-off for their success.
Do you think he's going to come knocking on our door?
I mean, we're trying to get the Illuminati.
So he's the gatekeeper, right?
Well, the question is are Illuminati's devil worshippers? Or are they just an elite club of sexual fetishists?
I just want to party with the eyes wide shut, man. That's all I want.
All I want to do is party too.
You know, so I mean,
My girl parties all the time, parties all the time,
dude.
parties all the time.
now I had younger when we were listening to 3-6.
Yeah.
How many times did you walk around the house or at work going 3-6-6?
Yeah.
It horrible.
I remember they had
Scary. It's actually scary.
Their hand symbol was this, the 3 6s.
Well, dude, should there have been question as to their involvement with something like that with a name like 666 Mafia? I mean, come on.
Well,
Should there really even be a question at that point?
We all assumed it was for entertainment, kind of like a scary movie.
Yeah. I mean, if I call myself Lucifer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
But maybe we thought they were black goths. You know, like the stupid goth people.
An innocent thing?
They're like
the Dirty Cock Show and it's a clean show?
I'm a vampire. You know,
no.
Maybe we thought that these were just black goths. But
I get it.
Apparently they were really into satanic things.
So they were full on into it.
Yeah. Now, whenever I watch DJ Paul and Juicy J interviews, they both seem to be very religious in the Christian aspect. Now,
You think they did repented?
that's what I assume. I assume that they did something. I don't know. Did something, and now they've kind of gone the other way, and they're trying to make up for it, maybe
repent.
because yes, you can repent.
Well,
But-
here's the thing: is the man going to forgive him?
Well, yeah. I mean, biblically, he's going to forgive him.
I guess now, biblically, it depends on if they're truthfully sorry for what they did, right?
Sure, yeah.
But only the man knows that.
Only the man knows. I mean, who knows? I mean, Gangsta Boo
Scary.
just passed. I mean, now we got.
Oh, that's true.
I believe Koopsta has died.
So-
Lord Infamous has died, and now Boo has died.
Now, were these the deepest believers in the 3-6 cult, or?
Well, they were the original 3-6 Mafia
Oh, I got you.
because it was Koopsta, Boo, Lord Infamous, Crunchy Black, DJ Paul, and Juicy J.
But DJ Paul and Juicy J are now okay, though, right? They're the ones who.
Well, there's been a lot of lawsuits and stuff like that because they're the ones who made all the money. They were the two main guys. They owned the label.
Right.
And you know, when you start thinking about 3-6 Mafia,
Mm-hmm.
and now we're finding out that they may have been involved in actual satanic stuff, right?
Yeah.
Now we look at all the hints. So they have 3-6 Mafia.
Okay.
Their first record label, independent label, was called Devil Music, I believe.
Right.
And then
What, are you serious?
Yeah, and then it was called Prophet Posse or Prophet Music. That was one of they had like a bunch of independent labels.
It's all profit for your soul.
And then they had like Prophet, like the Prophet, you know.
Gotcha.
Muhammad.
Gotcha.
And then then their main label, the one that went mainstream, was Hypnotized Minds.
Oh,
Read into
no. You just gave me the
Read
chills.
into that.
Dude,
Hypnotized Minds.
I remember I used to walk around saying hypnotize something too. There's a song that goes with that, right?
I'm sure, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And what
You just scared me.
Crunchy or Coops, I don't remember who said it. They said they were trying to put out the most violent music they possibly could.
Yes, I did catch that clip.
So yeah, and when Lord Infamous said that he died when he OD'd and went to hell, he said they were putting screws to him and
They were ripping him apart.
They had coils in his body and they're ripping him apart, and then he came back. So
Dude, look it up. Look it up.
yeah,
please.
go on to Tubes or the Talks. I'm not sure, and look up 3-6 Mafia, Satanic or Devil
Satanic,
Worshipper or something like that. And it's Koopsta and Crunchy Black that really talk about it. Gangsta Boo denied it. Paul and everyone else denies it, but the way they describe it, I'm pretty sure they're denying it for a reason. And I think
absolutely.
so. I think that people, I believe these guys that something was going down in the
absolutely.
3-6 Mafia camp.
Something.
Yeah.
That's
And
scary.
That's the reason why they blew up and they became super successful. But the person in the suit, if you look up, there's a story about a YouTuber. I don't remember who this bitch is or anything, but it was on a podcast. And it was this, maybe the dude was telling it about his friend, but a lot of people have this story. That a man with a suit, once you start getting successful, goes to your house and they say, hey, I'm so-and-so. and I can give you success, but I need a trade-off. I need the soul to take with me. So the story that I heard, and this is going to be butchered. I'm pretty sure you can find it somewhere, but I'm not sure how. The story will be butchered, but just the overall is that the girl was a YouTuber. She was gaining a lot of traction. Someone with a suit went and met her and said, "Hey, I can give you all the success you want, but I need a soul to take with me. Someone needs to die." And the girl told her mom, "Hey, this guy, everyone seems to know who this guy is. Like all my friends that are super popular on YouTube seem to know who this person is. So he's legit."
They're like, "Hey, John's gonna go to your house," type of thing.
Yeah, like everyone knows who that person is.
Right.
And that the mom goes, "Well, tell him to like take me," or something like that. After like thinking about it, like, "I will give my daughter,
Success.
never-ending success
Take me.
for my soul." And I guess the girl didn't do it, or maybe she did. I don't remember the ending, which makes the story kind of suck. But when you look up, there's a lot of podcasts about these YouTubers that have millions of views. They are very impressionable on younger people, having met up with a man in a suit, very professional, attractive man, everyone says, who asks for something in return for their success.
I wonder if anybody's ever tried to beat his ass.
It's the devil, bro. You ain't beating the devil's ass.
If I got JC behind me, I can kick his ass.
Yeah, but it's you.
I caught a little small TikTok, keeping on this rap thing. I caught a little small TikTok of this lady just bagging and ragging on P. Diddy.
What about P. Diddy?
Saying that he is just scum. Saying that he is actually has... I may be getting this wrong as well, but I believe he has whacked a few of the original members that started the record label with him.
Bad
I think,
Boy?
yeah, one of them was this was this old school heavy set guy, Heavy D. I think it's maybe Heavy D.
Has whacked Heavy D? As in Heavy D died?
Yeah, like he offed him.
Are you sure that Heavy D's even dead?
No, I may be wrong. But point is, anyway, the point is, it's whoever started the Bad Boy record label with P. Diddy.
Yeah.
So what the lady was saying is that 4 or 5 people started it. A couple have died. Now a few people who were putting out their, I believe it's their memoirs or like what do you call it? Your book of your life story. What is that? You know what I'm talking about?
Autobiography.
Autobiography. There we go. They were putting out their autobiography, their tell-all, and they ended up getting whacked. A couple of them ended up in the hospital with like heart attacks, and then they ended up just dying.
I have heard the rumors
P. Diddy's a badass.
of P. Diddy, having dirt that he pretends like he's this innocent,
You can
rap
just look
mogul.
at that man. You can just look at that man and know that he is not.
Well, recently I've been seeing a few of his interviews or when he goes live on whatever the fuck on Instagram or whatever. And he seems to be almost like he's coked out. He's so energetic. He's like, and it's very like, you talk shit about me, you can't do shit type.
Yeah.
Feeling very big. It seems like he's coked out of his goddamn mind.
Do you think he offed Biggie?
Yeah,
I heard he offed Biggie.
I think he did. The amount of money that's been made off of Biggie's name is crazy.
Oh yeah.
He's Biggie. If you're thinking businessman only, offing Biggie would be the best investment you ever made in your entire life.
I wonder how far or how long I gotta keep this up before I have to whack you for the.
You think you can whack me off?
Like, whoa.
I'll whack you off right now. But no, yes, because if he would have let Biggie live, right? Biggie would eventually sign to another label.
He would have went to Rockefeller.
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller. Yeah, he would have went Jay-Z side.
Yeah.
Of
Well,
course.
he would have gone his own label, right?
Jay-Z.
I think that Puff Daddy and the Suge Knight both had a talk in their ivory towers. They had a meeting in some neutral territory. Call it Toronto, Canada.
Oh no!
And
that's neutral territory. I love that.
It's Canada.
Go ahead. Yeah, I got it.
Pussies over
Oh,
there.
jeez, watch it.
they went to Canada and they went to their hotel, right? Fancy hotel, beautiful hotel.
Fancy.
Yeah, they rode the elevator to the highest floor, the penthouse. Highest to the highest.
Beautiful floor.
Marble, everything.
Our ivory
Gold plated ivory.
Oh shit.
So they went up to this high tower and they said, "Hey, smoking a couple cigars," because Suge Knight was known for cigars. And he was like, "Hey, Puff, what are we gonna do, bro?"
Hey, Puff.
Yeah, that's B.I.G.
I always remember
that's
that.
not Suge Knight.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
know,
Suge
I know.
Knight.
It's so cool though. But anytime anybody says Puff, I always imagine the way Biggie would say it. I'll just, hey, Puff.
Puff.
was cool.
My N-word, Puff.
Yeah.
So they go in up to this ivory tower. They go, "Hey, Puff, what are we going to do?" And he goes, "I don't know, Suge. These motherfuckers are ready to leave our labels. We can't keep this West Coast, East Coast going on forever. What do we do? How about you off Pac
Oh, no.
and I off Biggie, and we're both left with their catalog forever belonging to Death Row, forever belonging to Bad Boy Records."
You know what? This whole time that you were talking about Suge, I never thought Pac until you actually mentioned him.
Really?
Yeah, I have no idea why I thought that he had. Anyways.
Now, the question is, why would Suge offing Pac be in the same car with Pac in the driver's seat, Pac in the passenger, and they shoot passenger side? But that had to be the biggest risk, which again, biggest risk reward, because then you have the perfect alibi saying, why would anybody shoot at my car when I'm sitting across from
Why would I risk it?
Why would I risk it? Yes.
Yeah.
So could it have been more planned out? Like, could these guys have been real shooters and like maybe they got closer to the car than we know?
He actually hired some real people to.
Maybe the guy got off the car. Maybe it was someone they knew, right? Pulled up next to him, go, "Hey, what up, bro?" And then put the gun a few millimeters from the door, pow, 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 pow. And then just fucking, and then everyone's like, "Hey, they were shot out the car."
Oh,
because that way they would be like, "I only hit Pac," and when Suge was hit, he was hit like in the head, and like grazed him or some shit. That's a complete accident.
No, that was just something that just happened.
Yeah,
it wasn't planned. It just made it look better.
It could have been an accident if someone got off of the car and shot Pac, right?
Yeah,
one of the strays could have hit fucking Suge Knight, and then he would have been like, "Hey, it's all good because it's gonna look better for me."
Yeah, but that guy's so muscular and thick, it would have just gotten caught in the muscle and fat.
The most thickest and the most muscular. I mean,
he would have just had to have like tensed up his body and caught bullets. You know?
I mean, Suge Knight looked fucking cool.
Suge Knight looked like a badass, is what he looked like, dude. And then with his suits.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude. He had some cool color suits, too.
I mean, nothing looks cooler on a dude. Well, obviously, there's a lot cooler looks of being fit, washboard abs. But a very cool look is huge 350 pounds of, maybe we call it hard fat.
Oh, suit wearing hard fat.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude,
and you got to be like 6'7", and it's like you got the perfect combination.
Are you saying you can't be short?
No, man, you can't be short and be like a hard fat. You're not intimidated. You can. You're not going to be intimidating.
You're a bowling ball with arms at that point.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
no,
You're drawing a circle, little arms going. I mean, it's not a good look.
No, but you're right, dude. Suge Knight, yeah, that whole look is just wild, man.
And the fact that he was a known gang member.
Bald.
Oh,
dude.
Beard.
He had a beard too?
It was trimmed. It was a beard. It just wasn't like wild or anything. We're not talking about Rick Ross beard.
I was gonna say, so Ricky Rose, he's just too big to look hardcore then, right? But he did look hardcore.
Ricky Rose does look cool. The thing about Ricky Rose that made him cool is the fact that he's the first fat guy, as far as I know, the first fat guy that acknowledged and accepted his fatness and took off his shirt and would show off his tattoos. Now, there's a difference between being a hard fat that looks cool with tattoos and being a flabby, my tits are hanging down fat like Ricky Rose was.
Now, who's cooler?
That takes balls.
No, I'd say who's cooler, Ricky Rose, or if he was still around, fat. It wasn't Fat Joe. Oh my God, I forgot what the other guy's name was.
Big Pun.
Big Pun. How could I? You remember Big Pun?
I recently saw a picture of Big Pun, and this guy, he was fucking my 600-pound life. I got to get craned out of my house fat.
Oh, really?
Dude, like a table.
Can
Just
we,
like, why?
can we flash a picture of this man, dude? Because, well, not right now. You can put it on that after.
I'm not going to
but
fucking edit it.
Dude. Big Pun.
Pun.
You know my you know our friend that we nicknamed Big Pun, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I haven't talked to that man in a while. Maybe we should reach out to him.
I'm trying to find a real Big Pun.
Wasn't
picture.
he responsible for getting us started on smoking when we were younger?
Yeah, he introduced us to prime time cigarettes.
Prime time cigarette. The sad thing.
You know you're fat when the only pictures that come up are like from here up.
Oh no. It's like chubby girls on like dating sites. Dude.
Yeah.
It's always like that, dude. Unless she sends you a body pic, you're just gonna automatically assume that she's chub.
There, I got a picture up there.
Oh, dude. Now, I think you were the one who told me.
There's fatter pictures though.
Yeah.
I'm the one who told you what.
Didn't you tell me that they actually had to edit him breathing in and out during his, or somebody told us that, right? Or, I don't remember. I don't remember, but something about that his producers had to edit his heavy breathing in between his raps.
I'm not sure if I told you that.
I may be wrong.
They had to edit out his breathing.
Yeah, they had to edit out because he was like,
well,
like breathing in between his
bars.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
I like that.
Even when you do listen to his rap, he's like, blah 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 blah. Like you can hear him taking breaths.
Well, maybe they reduced it.
I'm sure they had to reduce because there's no way that he would have had the lung capacity to put out a large bar, as we call it.
Didn't Fat Joe come out shirtless?
Fat Joe?
Yeah.
I think he did. I think you may be right. Fat Joe may have been the first. But Fat Joe lost all the weight. He's a traitor to the fat community.
I'm starting to get a little offended here by the amount of chubby men who don't just show off. Take your shirt off. If you're chubby and you're a male, take that shit off and just walk around.
No.
Embrace it.
Nobody wants to see that.
Everybody wants to see it.
Nobody wants to see that.
It's
oh
hot.
my God, it's a dude with a wiener hanging out here.
Oh, no.
I put Fat Joe shirtless and there's an old man.
Oh, no.
Laying down in his bed, cock straight up, man.
Oh, dude. Like where if he's going to whack off, he's going to bust on his face?
He's got his hands like this.
Oh, jeez.
Cock straight up.
Oh, yeah. That's
decent piece. I'll give him that much. Curves up.
Oh.
Best kind of curve you can have. That way it's hitting the G.
Well, according to you, what if a left or right curve is the way to go?
Why would that be the way to go?
Well, I don't know.
It's got to curve up to hit the G. If it curves up, it hits the G in missionary.
What if it curves down?
Then it hits the G in doggy.
What if you curve down and you only do missionary?
Hold on. If it curves down and you're in doggy, that means that
you're going to hit the G spot.
No, well, that means that, right, the G spot's here, right?
Yeah.
Let me see if people
okay.
G spot's here, right?
It's getting too complicated.
And you're going doggy.
Okay.
So your dick will hit the G.
Yeah.
And then curve up, and then nothing will ever touch the G when you're fucking.
You think the rod is that long where it's gonna skip, and there's some kind of void under the Johnson and the G that the Johnson is gonna just swoop right over it.
Yeah, the way to go would be.
I like how the G spot is the finger.
The way to go is doggy. If you're going doggy,
okay.
Obviously, this all changes depending on position. If you're going doggy, curve up. That way, it goes in, and then it's.
Oh no! You're way too wrong.
Yeah, no, that's
dude.
Most friction on the G. Going missionary, you want curve. Missionary, you want curve.
No,
you want curve down. That way, it's.
No, you're all wrong. That's why you're all pent up.
All right, let's call today's show. This was a ridiculous show.
It was a beautiful show,
It was
ladies
Friday's
and
episode. I am Sway. That is Effie.
Look out for motorcycles. Look the fuck out for motorcycles.
We
when
will
you're
see you
driving.
guys next, or this coming up Tuesday. For Effie, I am Sway saying mahalo.